What's up, guys? The New York Times dropped their 100 best films of the 21st century, and I was kind of looking at it, and I want to come on here and kind of share with you all my thoughts. I have seen majority of these, with only maybe 10 that I haven't really gotten to yet, but I think it's a really good list. I love that they have every kind of genre. They have action, they have drama, they got indie, they got giant blockbusters, they got comedy, they got horror. So the fact that they kind of were inclusive with all this is great, because a lot of times critics have their darlings, they don't let other stuff in. So I love the list and how it was curated. But yeah, I want to kind of start at the bottom and move my way around. Very bottom, we got Superbad. Love that that's on there. Hilarious. We have Black Panther, which to me is not my favorite. It's a great Marvel movie. It's not my favorite. I think Infinity War or some of the other ones maybe should, if you're going to choose one, I would have picked one of those. But I get the importance of it. So Minority Report, great Spielberg. Gladiator at 92 is super low. That needs to be higher. Interstellar, another one at 89. That probably would have put that higher, but there's a lot of Nolan on here, so I get it. Lord of the Rings at 87. The Fellowship of the Ring, my favorite movie of all time. Having that at 87 hurts me to my soul. I think it has to be at least top 15, and if it was me, it would be number one. But hey, I just think that's incredibly low. You have Bridesmaids and Up in front of it. There's no comparison to me, but whatever. Inside Llewyn Davis, great. Coen Brothers, I think that's underrated. Black Swan, I love that movie. Great. Everything Everywhere All at Once, I know it was a critical success, and it was great. I just don't know if I'd put it in the top 100 of the 21st century. And Ratatouille and Up, Ratatouille, Up, and WALL-E, those are the kind of the three Pixar on here. My favorites are Toy Story 3 and Coco, but I love WALL-E and Ratatouille, so I'm not mad at those at all. But I think Toy Story 3 would have to be on here for me. Ocean's 11, I love that, that kind of blockbuster's on here. That's a great film. The Hurt Locker, again, even though some people have some issues with the reality of it, is it really like that? Is it not? If you're a soldier, you probably have a different feeling than, a civilian. So take that with a grain of salt. Tar is one that I despise. I don't like that movie at all. It was a bore for me to sit through. Cate Blanchett is a great actress, but that movie's not entertaining to me. Spotlight is one I don't think enough people have seen. It's a great film. Whiplash is another one that I don't care for. It's not a bad film. Again, none of these are bad movies, but it's not entertaining to me. I can't root for any of those characters. It's not something I like to watch. So I would have left that off personally, but I get it. Everybody loves it. Uncut Gems and Punch Drunk Love. 2 Adam Sandler on here. Never thought I'd see that. Love to see it. Safdie brothers are awesome. So is Paul Thomas. And then we got, again, another Nolan, Inception. Borat being on here. Borat's hilarious, so they got that right. Moving on the other side, we have Moneyball as our first sports movie, and I love Moneyball. I think it's great. The script is definitely phenomenal. I think Warrior's a better sports movie. You feel a little more with Warrior, but again, I can't complain with Moneyball. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's my favorite Tarantino. Love that that's on here. I would have it higher personally. Amelie is a great movie. Love that. Going up, American Sniper. This is where I would definitely have 1917 there. I think American Sniper's good. Don't get me wrong, but there's a couple other war movies I'd put on there for American Sniper. The Departed, no doubt. Bridesmaids, Arrival, Wolf of Wall Street, great. Grand Budapest Hotel. I think I would have Fantastic Mr. Fox on here as well. I love Moonrise Kingdom. Grand Budapest is great. I don't know if it's my favorite Wes Anderson from the 21st century, so I could have picked a couple others, but I'm not going to be mad at it. City of God, such a great movie. Children of Men, so good. Zone of Interest, I didn't finish that. I need to finish it. It didn't keep my interest, which I know it's bad of me to say, but it was interesting. I just did not get to finish that. And going to the top 10, you can't really be mad at any of these. No Country for Old Men, I love. Moonlight, great. Mulholland Drive, Parasite, yeah. I've never seen In the Mood for Love, don't know what that is. But yeah, so overall, the only other two things I think I would add is maybe Drive. I think Drive's phenomenal. I think Prisoners is phenomenal. I think that could be on here or should be on here. 1917 I already talked about. I Saw the Devil as another movie that I think deserves to be on here. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I know this is a long video. If you made it this far, let me know, what I got wrong, what I got right, what you would do. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.